KQV-FM, Pittsburgh.
Welcome back to another round of the Cheap Seats Movie Trivia. And boy, oh boy, am I excited for this competition today. My name is Chase Brown, and I'm here on the desk with my co-host, Evan Bachman.
Chase, once again, it's fantastic to be here today. We have another round of movie trivia here on the Cheap Seats Network. We got two newcomers. We're excited about it. Hope you guys are too.
Absolutely. We've got two debut matches today on the network. We've got Max Cianci going up against Nick Pryor. This is really going to be exciting today. I love singles competition, and I love to see two debuts.
Absolutely. And Chase, I know you know a little bit about Mr. Nick Pryor, so why don't you give us a little intel behind the curtain, if you will, on our new competitor today?
Sure. I mean, here's the tale of the tape, Evan. I've known Nick for a few years now, and ever since I've known Nick, he's always been one to encourage and ask and inquire about film, about things of the nature. He really gets into it, and he's someone that I think retains that knowledge too. Anytime we have a conversation, things usually carry over, and I think that we're going to see a lot of that effort today. Now, we both have some experience with Maxwell Cianci, but why don't you go ahead and take over, man? What can you tell us about Max getting into this match?
I mean, Max's resume in the arena of film is about as long as you could imagine. We actually have with us today an award-winning director, writer, Maxwell Cianci. So this guy is coming in with the credentials, but does he have the knowledge to back it up?
It's absolutely true. We have a category in this game called Famous Directors, and we have one joining us today. So it might be a little intense for him, might be a little intense for Nick, but I told Nick all of that information prior. I told Nick that Max has experience in film. He went to film school, but Nick was ready and excited to go. So I'm excited to get him in here. Let's not waste any time. Let's introduce the boys.
Absolutely, man. But hey, before we get them on screen, please, guys, like, comment, subscribe. You know, you can find us anywhere, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. We are there. We're providing content. And, you know, Max may have went to film school, but we're about to take you guys to entertainment school today. So get in, buckle up. We're going to have some fun.
All right, guys, let's get ready to get into this round of the Cheap Seats Movie Trivia. Starting off first, making his debut, Nick Pryor. Nick Pryor joining us on the Cheap Seats Movie Trivia. Nick, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Now, we talked you up a little bit in the beginning here. Obviously, we know that you have a vast knowledge of film. So what kind of made you want to do this, and how are you feeling today?
Yeah, I just wanted to do this because I've loved film for a really long time, and ever since I met you, we've had that instant connection when it comes to the movie industry and stuff like that. And I just thought it would be a really fun opportunity. Yeah.
Now, Nick, this is your first time here on the movie trivia on the Cheap Seats Network. What are your expectations going into the match? You feeling good? You a little nervous? What's up?
I can't lie. I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
I know that Max is some kind of guru or something. So I got my work. I'm confident still.
Good.
Well, he's confident. So let's go ahead and bring in his opponent. Also sitting out record of 0-0 with his debut match today. We have Max Cianci joining the Cheap Seats Movie Trivia. Max.
Thank you. Yes.
We have our famous director joining us today. You can see his award-winning film Loopy in the description if you'd like.
Yeah.
You can also check out that great music that he's in every week by J.A. on the track. Go check that out too. But Max, you're here with us today. How are you feeling? How do you think this competition is going to go today?
I'm feeling great. I think you guys oversold me a little bit, but I really appreciate it. And I think the competition is going to be good. I'm really excited. That's it.
Max, I would love to know, coming in with the background that you do, what do you consider your biggest strength heading into this match?
My biggest strength would probably be choking. So I'm looking forward to getting into that, honestly. I don't know, Evan. I think this competition is going to help me figure out what my biggest strength is. So we will see.
That's a very perspective way to look at it, Max. Let's go, Chase. Let's get these boys into it.
Let's do it. Choking, it's in his blood. So let's see what we get here. Let's see what we can do, guys. I certainly am excited for this competition today. But Evan, we can't get into the competition today until you read those rules for round number 1. So why don't you go ahead and take care of that, please?
That's right. Rule Boy is back. Rule Boy is here. 6 questions in round 1. They are random categories given to all competitors. Competitors have 15 seconds to write down their answers. They must show their answers to the camera and say their answers aloud. All questions are worth 1 point. But if you get all 6 right, it triggers a perfect round bonus question. The seat rule is in play, which means you can ask for repeats 3 times in this match. You can also have 1 challenge, and if you win that challenge, you successfully get another challenge.
Absolutely. And those challenges have been used. They've been executed twice and accepted both times. So don't be afraid of your challenges. Don't be afraid to ask for repeats. But gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into this. Nick, I'll ask you first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Max, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, then let's get into this round of the Cheap Seats movie trivia. Woo. All right, gentlemen, starting off with your first question. This comes in the category of 80s films. That'd be 1980s, the 1980s.
Got it.
Okay. Here's your question. You'll find the Fratellis, Mikey, Chunk, and Data in this 80s movie. Now, Evan, this isn't a decade we were alive for, but you have some movies that you like in this decade?
Yeah, I do. And this is included in that.
Cool. We'll talk about it later, I guess.
Yeah, we will. I don't want to eliminate any.
4.
Wait,
3.
can I repeat, Chase? I think I need one.
All right, Max uses his first repeat. Let's see if it does well for him. Your question again, gentlemen, in the category of 80s. You'll find the Fratellis, Mikey, Chunk, and Data in this 80s movie. Good use of the repeat. Let's see if turns out well for him. He says.
That was a good use.
Let's see. Don't need an explanation from him. We can take care of the commentary. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Am I losing?
Pens down, gentlemen. Pens down. All right, going first to Max.
The Goonies.
The Goonies is correct for 1 point. Nick, what you have?
Goonies.
The Goonies is correct for 1 point. 1-1 so far. Getting into question number 2.
All right, boys. We're looking at question 2 here. And the category for this question is 2010s. In this movie, rescue diver Jonas Taylor is hired to save a group of scientists in the sea itself from a 75-foot-long prehistoric shark.
I've never swam with sharks, but I imagine that would be a fun activity. Evan, would that be something you'd participate in?
Never mind.
Not in a million years. Then things have teeth and then things bite. So no.
True that. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Pens down. Going first to Nick.
I said the Meg.
That is correct for 1 point. Max, what you have?
It's not right. I put Deep Sea. Do you know that movie, Chase? It's like Deep Blue or Deep Sea?
Yeah, I think it's Deep Blue Sea.
It's a good feature film. All right, 2-1. Nick is up in the competition so far. Moving on to question number 3, gentlemen. Question number 3 comes in the category of horror thriller. Horror thriller is the category. Who directed 1979's Halloween?
Fast pens here, Chase. Both seem pretty confident in this one.
Both seem confident. Let's see if they can come up with the answer. Max wasn't able to pick up that last one, but let's see if he can jump back on the board here, and let's see if Nick can stay perfect. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Max, we're going to go to you first. What is your answer?
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter is correct for 1 point. Nick, what you have?
John Carpenter.
Nice.
John Carpenter is correct for 1 point. Nick stays perfect in the round so far. If he keeps this going for 3 more questions, he will receive a bonus round question.
All right, guys, we're on to question 4 here, and the category is crime films. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Al Pacino reunite with Martin Scorsese for this 2019 crime drama.
Oh my god, I'm blanking. Wait, can I get a? Can I get? Yeah, getting a repeat.
Of course, yep. That's a repeat.
Nick's first repeat.
I'm an idiot.
All right, here's a repeat. The category is crime films. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Al Pacino reunite with Martin Scorsese for this 2019 crime drama.
It was a good use of the repeat. I mean, Nick's gone perfect so far. Max has also already used one of his. If he can use this to get himself another point, it's gonna turn out well for him.
Absolutely.
So let's see what we got here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Going first to Nick.
I have The Irishman.
Correct for 1 point. Max, what'd you have?
The Irishman.
Correct for 1 point. Okay, very good. Nick used the repeat and got himself to a perfect round so far. Continuing that, he's got 4 points to Max's 3.
The Meg. Come on.
The Meg.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, this comes in the category of war films, gentlemen. This comes in the category of war films. Sylvester Stallone's John Rambo is a veteran of which war? Evan, have you fought in the war?
I fight in a war every day, Chase, and it's called my mind.
Okay, we'll talk after.
Please,
I have some context for you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Max, you're up first.
Is it Vietnam?
It is Vietnam for 1 point. Nick, what'd you have?
Vietnam.
Damn.
Vietnam is correct. Nick stays perfect so far.
Perfect
Getting
round.
into this last question.
Nick.
If you get this last question right, he will receive a bonus point question. Evan, whenever you're ready.
All right, guys. Your last question comes in the category of Oscars.
This is one of them.
In this movie, Dev Patel plays 18-year-old Jamal Malik, who answers questions on the Indian version of an international game show. Flashbacks show how he got there.
I have had flashbacks in my life to times when I was also on an international game show. That's all I got for you so far.
Hey, man, I would love to hear more. We have a big conversation after this.
Got a lot to talk about.
Got a lot to talk about. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. Pens down. Going first to Nick. See if we got a perfect.
I don't know that one. I do not know
Okay,
that.
Nick did not get it. No perfect round here, but Max, what you have?
That is Slumdog Millionaire, Chase.
Slumdog Millionaire is correct for
I have
1
never seen that movie.
It's good.
point.
Know
Hasn't
that.
seen
I
the
didn't
movie,
see
didn't come up with the answer, but we do have a 5-5 tie getting in round number 2. Exciting matchup so far, Evan. Let's hope we keep it up. Getting into our favorite round number 2. Evan, how does it work?
Absolutely, Chase. So each of these guys is going to spin the category wheel. You can respin this wheel once unless you land on opponent's choice. The competitor, which will get 4 questions from that category. Questions are worth 2 points unless they ask for multiple choice option. That point value drops to 1 point. Opponents may steal if the competitor gives an incorrect answer, and repeats and challenges are all still in effect.
That is absolutely the truth. We are tied here. There is no favorite at the moment. So the only fair thing to do is go in alphabetical order. Max, would you like for us to have you spin the wheel first, or would you like to have Nick spin the wheel first?
I'd like Nick to spin the wheel first, Chase.
Okay. All right, Nick, you're up here. Here is your wheel. You see it now. I'll read you your categories. Classics, biopics, horror thriller, famous directors, 2010s, actors and actresses, war, 1980s, crime, and dramas. You have all that information, Nick. Are you ready to spin the wheel?
Yep.
All right, here is your first spin. Again, if you don't like your first spin, you can choose again unless it lands on opponent's choice. Famous directors. Famous directors. Do you want to keep this category or would you like to spin again?
I'll keep it.
He's gonna
Okay.
keep it.
He's going to keep famous directors. Let's see if the category works out in his favor. Evan, whenever you're ready, you can administer the questions to Nick.
Absolutely. Nick, you ready to go, bud?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here we go.
Your first question in the category of famous directors. Who directed The Fly?
And remind you once that multiple choice is available and steals are also available.
Yes.
Can I do a multiple choice on this one?
Absolutely, man. Multiple choice. A. Wes Craven. B. John Carpenter. C. David Cronenberg. Or D. Stephen King.
So you said. Okay, so
You get a free repeat of the multiple choice once, so I can give that if you would like that.
oh
now.
man, this one's tough. I want to say. So I have to write this, right?
You do not.
No.
You can say it out loud. In 5, 4,
Wes Craven.
3.
A. Wes Craven is incorrect. Max, we're going to you for the steal.
You can repeat the multiple choice for him.
I got it. I wrote it down. If I get this wrong, does anything get deducted from me or no?
No, you do not. In 5.
Was it Cronenberg?
Correct for 1 point steal. Max steals 1 point in the round to go up to 6 over Nick's 5. Okay. He still has the opportunity to get some points in this round here. But let's see how we do getting into the next question.
All right. Question 2 for you, Nick. Richard Attenborough directed what 1982 movie about a famous historical figure?
Multiple choice.
He's going with the
Get each of the multiple choice.
A. Martin Luther King. B. Albert Einstein. C. Mother Teresa. Or D. Gandhi. Deep thought
In
here.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I want to say Gandhi.
1.
I'm sorry.
Gandhi.
That is correct for 1
D.
point.
Gandhi is correct for Nick for 1 point. Great use of the multiple choice there. Might have been a guess, but who cares? Correct answer.
Absolutely. I mean, he navigated the multiple choice well. He used it to his advantage. As long as he keeps steady here, he may be able to see a third round.
All right, Nick. Question number 3. What year did James Cameron release Aliens?
Oh. I feel like I know this, but I don't want to just say it and like miss the 2 points. So I'm gonna go multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Great strategy again.
Very good strategy.
Here we go. Is it A, 1979, B, 1984, C, 1986, or D, 1982? Really taking this time.
84.
1984 is unfortunately incorrect. We're going over to Maxwell Cianci for the steal. Would you like a repeat of the choices?
No, was it 82?
1982 is also incorrect. No points awarded there. The correct answer was 1986.
Correct.
Cameron.
And
Wow.
I knew it was the later version of the decade.
Is it Alien or Aliens?
Alien.
James Cameron did
I was
Alien.
thinking Alien.
Plural.
Which one was released like?
Oh.
So misses the question there and don't get the steal, but we still are tied at 6-6 here. Nick has 1 question left in this category.
All right, question number 4. The Big Lebowski was directed by the Coen brothers. What are their first names?
Oh, I need multiple choice.
Multiple choice right away. That's fine. Here we go.
I messed up on my category.
Is it A, Joel and Ethan? B, Trevor and Alex? C, Michael and Richard? Or D, Daniel and Jonathan?
I don't know this. I'm picking C.
C of Michael and Richard is incorrect. Max, we're going to you.
I'd like to steal. My roommate would kill me if I got this wrong. It is Joel and Ethan Cohen. Or yeah, A. A is the answer.
Maxwell Cianci for 1 point there takes a 2-1 lead.
He's a big.
Love it.
All right. So Nick elects not to use his mulligan. He ends up sticking with famous directors, and we end up with 7-6 in that half of the round. So we're going to get Max's spin. We're going to see if that does end up hurting Nick in the long run. But Max, your spin is up. Are you ready for your first spin?
I am ready.
Let's do it.
I didn't understand this, I don't think.
Classics. Would you like to keep classics or would you like to spin again?
Ooh, I feel like this is going to be a challenging one. Classics. I will. Let's try it.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Oh wow.
Let's try it.
All right, we're sticking with classics.
It's a gamble.
Max is in. He's sticking with classics. He's ready to do it.
Let's do it.
All right, Max. I will be administering your questions here in this half of the round. Again, Max, you are up 7-6 at the moment. Okay, 7-6 at the moment. That's what it is. Okay. So let's do it. No matter what happens here, Nick will be able to see a third round. So I just want to let him know that now. And Max, we're going to get into your questions here. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Your first question. This classic musical features songs Maria, America, and Cool.
Damn. I know this. I know America. I'm going to need multiple choice, but I'm going to be mad when I see the answer.
All right. Here's your multiple choice. Is it A, The Sound of Music, B, West Side Story, C, The Music Man, or D, Funny Girl?
No, it's B, West Side Story. They're singing about being in America.
I like to be in America. That is correct for 1 point. Max goes up to 8 over Nick's 6, getting into his second question in the round.
Okay.
Your second question.
Yep, I'm ready. I'm plugging in.
Okay. All right. In this Sidney Lumet film, a jury holdout attempts to prevent a miscarriage of justice by forcing his colleagues to reconsider the evidence. Name the movie.
I know the movie. I just can't remember the amount of angry men. And I'm just talking to myself at this point.
You can talk to yourself. That's fine.
But you know what?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice.
All right, well, we pulled up multiple choice before the end of the round. So here we go. Is it A, Runaway?
No.
B, I'm sorry, A, Runaway Jury.
No.
B, 12 Citizens.
No.
C, 12 Angry Men, or D, The Verdict?
It's 12 Angry Men. And I almost said 10
12,
angry.
12 Angry Men is correct for another 1 point. Max gets himself up to Evan. Is that 9 points?
Yeah, 9 points.
9 points for Max so far. 9-6 so far. Okay, Max, you have 2 more questions left.
I'm ready.
In the round. Okay, your penultimate question in the round. What is James Stewart's profession in Rear Window?
He's a photographer, right? No, wait. Is he? Yeah, was that my guess? Do I have to stick with that now?
Listen.
Multiple
I'm giving you
multiple choice.
Okay. All right. Is it A, a news photographer, B, detective, C, film writer, or D, lawyer?
In Rear Window, I'm sticking with photographer because one, I think that would be kind of messed up if I changed my answer at that point. So I think he's a news photographer.
Correct for 1 point. I don't know why he went down to multiple choice.
Hey, thank God. Thank God.
But yeah, thank God, I guess. He ends up with 10 points there. All right, you've got one more question left here in the realm of classics. Navigating the round pretty well. All right, here we go. Last question.
Here we go. Let's go.
What is the name of the island/beach town in Jaws?
Amityville. Come on.
That is incorrect.
Oh, it's Amity.
Nick, would you like to steal the
Yes,
question?
I would like to steal this question. It's just Amity.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yes, bro.
Correct for 2 points. Nick goes up to 8 points. The max is 10, so it's a lot closer than we thought it would be. He answered the question quickly. I think he knew the answer, but he got excited, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. So we're getting into round number 3 with a 10-8 score right now. Evan, how does round number 3 look?
All right, round number 3. You guys are going to pick 3 random numbers, and these numbers will be assigned to 3 random categories. Each competitor is going to get 3 questions, and these questions are valued at 2, 3, and 5 points. There is no stealing or multiple choice in this round. It's got to come from the big old dome upstairs.
That's absolutely true. If you want the answer, you're going to have to get it off top here. Now, gentlemen, Max, you are in the lead here, so we will get your numbers first. We will ask Nick his questions first. So, Max, when you're ready, please give us 3 numbers between 1 and 12. In any order, it doesn't have to be ascending or descending.
Between 1 and 12.
Yes.
Could I do 3, 9, 11?
Okay. Nick, your 3 numbers.
I'll go 2, 7, and 12.
Okay. 2, 7, and 12 for Nick. 3, 9, and 11 for Max. I will administer, or Evan, you can continue to administer Nick his questions in this round.
Absolutely.
He has starting off first with his 2-pointer, which he selected number 2 for.
All right, Nick, are you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, Nick. This question comes in the category of war films. Tonight, we dine in hell is a quote in what movie?
Wow.
I think he's got 1 repeat left. Evan, 2 repeats left.
2 repeats
I have
left.
2,
Yes.
right? I have 2.
Yep.
2 repeats left. All right, let's see if he uses either one of them, but we have to start the countdown. He can get in there before in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now is incorrect. Nick misses the 2-point question. The answer we were looking for this question was 300.
300.
Yes.
300 was the correct
300.
answer.
I knew that. I definitely knew that.
Hey,
All right, he still has an opportunity to get in there with
still
2 more
a close
questions.
game here. We're looking at question 7. Nick, this question comes in the category of sports movies. In White Man Can't Jump, Billy's wife Gloria is obsessed with and eventually appears on what real game show?
Wow, it's been a while since I've watched that movie.
3-point question here.
Is it The Price is Right?
The Price is Right is incorrect. The correct answer to this question was Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy was the correct
Nick
answer.
is still right in this chase. We're moving on to his 5-point question. But if he gets this wrong, Maxwell Cianci will be the winner.
Damn.
And receive a technical knockout as well.
That's correct. So we're moving on. All right. This question comes in the category of famous actors, actresses. Name 3 movies starring Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr.
I don't know this one. I do not know this one.
That is tough, man.
I do not know that one. Damn.
It's a 5-pointer.
yeah,
These are tough.
There's 1 repeat left, or 2 repeats
2
left
repeats.
still?
You can have another repeat if you would.
All right, let's see if he uses it.
I'm not capable of answering this question.
All right, in 5,
Oh, man.
4,
Come on, Nick.
3,
I don't know.
2,
I don't even.
1, 0, and your winner
Oh,
Get a technical knockout.
Yeah.
Max Cianci.
I'm sorry, Nick. That was a tough question, man.
Bad.
I will reveal the answer to
I
you.
could have known the one before that and the one before that. 300
Here are all the movies that they starred together. She's All That, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, I Know What You Did Last Summer, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and Happily Never After. So,
Tough one.
tough question. Obviously, it's a 5-pointer. Wasn't able to get it. We ended this in a technical knockout. Max, I'll ask you first. How are you feeling after the game?
Honestly, I'm feeling like it was a good match. Nick, I think we were neck and neck, and you got like 3 tough questions at the end there. But I think it was a good match, and I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Yeah. Same.
Evan, any questions for Max there?
Yeah, Max, this was your first appearance here.
It was.
On the movie trivia here on the Cheap Seats. I would like to talk to you a little bit about, what you're feeling right now after that victory. After that, you came in with lofty expectations. Is there a weight off your shoulders now, man?
I got to be honest. I think one of my biggest problems when it comes to these competitions is I get excited and say things too quickly, as we saw a few times here.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling good that it worked out, even though it helped out Nick a few times for my mistake. But feel good. Feeling great, Evan. $100 million.
Awesome, but I was glad to have you.
Yeah, I mean, other than the quick gun on some answers, Max, you played really well. You obviously showed that you have a wealth of knowledge, getting a lot of the questions correct in the first round, only missing one as well. Nick only missed one, and then you were able to not only navigate your own half of the second round, but you're able to steal some points too on Nick's half of things. So it was a very good game all around. We're excited to see you here back and get you back in here soon. You're 1-0, so not everyone can start off with a perfect record or start off with a win. Someone has to lose their first match when we do matches like this. So I want to say that, Nick, you also played very well today. I know that this is definitely a new style of competition to you, but I think that you handled it really well. We saw you in the first round. Obviously, you nailed the first 5 out of 6 questions. You didn't spin again in that second category, but I think if you had a little more time, maybe if it was your second game or so, you would have spun again, maybe landed on something else that you could have gone with. So I think that you have a lot to really appreciate from this match and take away from it. You played really well, and I think that your knowledge showed a lot. So you shouldn't hang your head at all. This is really good game for you, and I think we're going to get you back in here too soon, because I think that people are going to see this game from you, and people are going to want to play you because people want to go up against a wealth of knowledge. So I commend you for today's effort. Really good.
Thank you.
Man, I'm getting hyped up.
Yeah.
That was man.
I definitely would love to play again.
Yeah, Nick, I was just literally Chase took the words out of my mouth. Where do you see yourself going here at movie trivia on the Cheap Seats?
I think it was a great time. Honestly, yeah. I think I would definitely play again anytime. Definitely understand how to use the mulligan now. I didn't completely understand how that round worked until it happened. So that's what I take away from it. Just like getting some more points in that round would have helped out a lot, because I had brain fart in those last 3.
Hey, it was the first match, man. Everyone goes through it. You got to know how to navigate the questions, navigate the round rules and stipulations. Mm-hmm. You got the taste of it today, and like you guys said, 10-8, very, very close match.
Absolutely, guys. Really good round today. And it doesn't stop there, guys. You have plenty of game tape out there. There's plenty of people on the Cheap Seats Network who've already competed and have matches out there that we drop every Monday and Friday. So check out those matches. Maybe you'll see your next competitor in one of those affairs. And we've also got a lot of people who are going to be having matches like this, debuts on debuts. It's going to be really exciting, and we have a lot more of that coming all this month, all for the rest of the year. It's going to be a really good time.
Absolutely, guys. Tune in.
Yeah, so thank you again, Max, and thank you again, Nick. We're going to drop you guys out really quick, and then we're just going to say bye to the people. Thanks a lot again for stopping by, for competing today. We will see the both of you soon. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming today. Evan, what a hell of a
Seriously.
match that we just saw on the Cheap Seats movie trivia. I love when we see just competitors are able to find their way around and get the answers. It really lets us know that these guys know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. They know what kind of questions are coming out of the woodwork, and they are prepared to fight.
Absolutely, man. And in this match, I think you saw a great example of what we bring here on the Cheap Seats with this movie trivia. You saw passion, right? You saw these guys going, oh, dang it, like I knew that. Or like, they were just right there. Every question, it seemed like they were hanging there, besides Nick with that 5-pointer. But man, that was a tough one. That's why they're the 5-pointers, though. Am I right?
Yeah,
you can't
true.
rely on those questions to bring you back in it. But at the end of the day, both these guys came in, both these guys performed, and they showed you why they wanted to be here in the first place. And that's what this is all about right here, is that passion. It's that drive. Who's going to be the best? Max was today, but maybe tomorrow it could be Nick. Next day, it's going to be me. I guarantee I'm going to be back in there soon. I got passion for this. Those guys fired me up. Let's go. I'm ready.
Always finding a way to plug yourself into the
That's
equation,
right.
Evan. I really appreciate that about you. I really appreciate that about you. But you're absolutely right. This, like I said before, and I've said before, and I'll say again, this game is about momentum. If you can find a stride, if you can find the right way to go, the right path, you're going to have a good time in the competition, no matter whether you win or lose. And we have great competitors today who are both super knowledgeable, humble at the same time, but can get the work done. So I'm really excited to see where Max goes after this. I'm really excited to see where Nick goes after this. 2 new debuts, Evan. We're getting a lot of people in here on the Cheap Seats movie trivia. We're gonna have to start that singles tournament pretty soon.
No, absolutely, man. We have like handfuls of these competitors. We just can't hold them all. They're falling all over the place, and we need more people to give this stuff to, man. We need more people to feed this content that we're bringing out. So please share, like, comment, subscribe, anything. We appreciate it. We love you guys. This is why we're here. We're here to have fun. We're here to entertain you. I'm here because I love Chase. I love these guys that we're doing this with. So let's go. Let's keep building this community. Let's get at it.
Absolutely, guys. There's some key words you use there, Evan. Love and community. That's what we are all about over here. So if you're looking for somewhere to go, join us in the Cheap Seats. There's plenty of room. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next time.